Fond du Lac County, 8 is information Tango. 215
Tower,
Zulu.
557 Sierra Delta, holding short runway 27 for north
Sky
departure.
condition, clear.
557 Sierra Delta, Fond du Lac Tower, straight departure, approved, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27 for Cessna.
Fond du Lac ground, Cessna November 7901 Juliet Romeo is at short of Alpha 3, west departure, taxi with Tango.
We're 791 Juliet Romeo, Fond du Lac Tower, correction, Fond du Lac ground, good afternoon, runway 27, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 27, taxi via Alpha 1 Juliet Romeo.
Number 1 Juliet Romeo, taxi the wrong runway, just continue southbound runway 36, taxi via Alpha.
Roger, thank you. Just realized that. 1 Juliet Romeo. Fond du Lac Tower, Cessna November 7901 Juliet Romeo, holding short runway 36 for my west departure.
Cessna 791 Juliet Romeo, Fond du Lac Tower, good afternoon, left cross, wind departure approved, runway 36, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 1 Juliet Romeo.
Thanks a lot. I have a twin Beechcraft, Baron type, a mile from Fisk, rocker wings. Great rock. You're going to be going to runway 27 today, sir, or ma'am. I don't know what one you are, but follow those railroad tracks all the way up. Once you get past Fisk, it'll be 18.5 you'll be monitoring. I have another Baron right behind him, it looks like, same type. You know what, you're going to be going to the runway 27 also. I'm going to send you the same way. So follow the aircraft in front of you, follow the railroad tracks. Once you get past Fisk, 18.5 on the frequency. Welcome to the show. And white Baron that just coming up in Fisk, why don't you rock your wings, get that Oshkosh rocking. Yeah, the other Bonanza did it, Baron, I mean, no problem. Baron, that just passed Fisk, make sure you slow that down, you're going a little fast there, sir. Baron 234, you're going a little fast. Why don't you slow it down a little bit and you half mile on the trail. Remember, no over-unders, no side-by-sides. 1,800, 90 knots. 2,300, 135. Make sure you pick out an aircraft of like type and speed. Follow that aircraft when you pick them up at the Green Lake. And I'll pick you up about type and color once you get about a mile from Fisk. White and red Skyhawk coming up on Fisk. Rock those wings. You can rock those a little bit better. Right and wet red Cessna. Right turn along Fisk Avenue. You're going runway 36. I didn't see the rock, no problem, but continue that right turn before Fisk and pick up the Fisk Avenue. You're going to be going runway 36. Cessna 34 Foxtrot. Right turn. There you go, red and white Cessna, great turn. Continue that turn, you follow Fisk Avenue, just to the south of you, just off your right wing, about a half mile. White and red Skyhawk that just passed Fisk. Contact tower 126.2 and just monitor that frequency. Red and white Bonanza coming up. Continue, you're going to be going to runway 27, follow the railroad tracks. You're going to follow those railroad tracks once you pass Fisk. Once you pass Fisk, 18.5, why don't you rock those wings? Great rock, that's what I like to see, great rock. White and red Cessna going to runway 36, 126.6. Bonanza that just overflew Fisk, 18.5. Welcome to the show. I have a Piper type coming up. White Piper, rock your wings, mile from Fisk. Looks like a kind of Saratoga or Cherokee 6. White Cherokee 6 coming up on Fisk. Rock those wings, hard rock. There you go, that's what I like to see. You're going to be going to runway 36. Right before Fisk, make that right turn and follow Fisk Avenue. You're going to be going to runway 36. Touch all aircraft from pages 20 and 20. At 1,800, you need to be doing 90 knots. Everyone needs to be doing 90 knots at 1,800. Looks like I have a aircraft that's coming up that's overtaking a Bonanza. Make sure you slow that down. A mall type. Once you get about a mile, half mile from Fisk, I'll assign you the runway. You're going to be either going to runway 27, that's going to be straight out and follow the railroad tracks from Fisk, or you're going to be doing that right turn to runway 36. Remember, I need you directly over the railroad tracks.
Comms check.
Comms check. I'm clear.
White and blue bonanza type. Rock those wings. Good rock, good rock. I like that. You're going to be going runway 27 today. You're going to follow the railroad tracks to runway 27. And once you get past Fisk, that'll be 18.5. And I have a mall, white and red mall, behind the bonanza. Rock those wings. Good rock, good rock. Remember, 90 knots, and you just slow down a little bit. You're overtaking. You're good mall, white and red mall that just rocked your rings. You're going to make that right turn. Make that right turn right now. You're going to be going to runway 36. Make that right turn. Good, that's what I like to see. I have a Saratoga or some type of Piper coming up, white and blue. Rock those wings.
Are you okay with the Mooney, sir?
Oh, is that Mooney? No, 1 Tango Bravo, I believe. 1 Tango Bravo, you made the turn a little early, no problem. Why don't you stay where you're at, make that half-mile trail. I'll be following a M7, I believe it's a Mooney or a Mall that just overflew Fisk.
Tango Bravo, Wilco.
The 1 Tango Bravo, Roger, if you could just slow it back just a tad bit, about 10 knots, and that'll be great. We're white and red Mall or Mooney, monitor 126.6, 126.6. Bonanza does overflew Fisk, monitor tower 118.5. 1 Tango Bravo, thank you, get back, yeah, that's good, that's what I like to see. 126.6 for tower, welcome to the show. A Skyhawk, white and red Skyhawk. That's coming up on Fisk, about a mile. Rock those wings. Great rock. You're going to be going runway 27 today. 27, just follow the railroad tracks for runway 27. Once you overfly Fisk, 118.5. Welcome to the show. Piper type, Cherokee or Arrow. Rock those wings. White and red Arrow. Great rock, I like that. You're going to be going runway 36 today. You're going to make that right turn for Fisk Avenue. And once you get to Fisk, right turn on Fisk Avenue, follow the road. And 126.6. Mooney, blue and white Mooney coming up on Fisk. Rock those wings. Great rock. You're going to be going to runway 27 today, so follow the railroad tracks to runway 27. And once you pass Fisk, going to 27, 18.5. 18.5 in the Freak Seat. Welcome to the show. Another Arrow, white and gray Arrow. Rock those wings. Great rock. You're going to be going runway 36 today. Right turn right before Fisk. Follow Fisk Avenue. White Skyhawk, mile from Fisk, rock the wings. White Cessna, good rock. You're going to be going to runway 27 and follow the railroad tracks for runway 27. White Arrow that just passed Fisk, 126.6. There's an aircraft just off your 11 o'clock and 1 mile to also Arrow. Why don't you try to pull it back a little bit on the spacing for him. Six Tango Sierra, if you're on my frequency, if you could increase it about 10 more knots. White Cessna that just overflew Fisk, 118.5. White Arrow, just use caution for that Cessna, or correction, that Cherokee in front of you, 126.6. White and gray Cherokee, Cherokee. If you could go southbound now, I'll turn you eastbound. I just need to get a little bit of spacing for you. White and red Comanche coming up. Rock your wings. Great rock, great rock. You go fly Fisk, and you'll be going runway 27 today. Great rock. And you'll be going to runway 27, and you go fly Fisk, Cherokee. And Cherokee, white and red Cherokee, or correction, Comanche, sorry about that. 118.5, welcome to the show. We got baby Cessna coming up, probably a 150, 152. White and red baby 150, rock those wings. Yeah, that's a great rock. You're going to be going to runway 36 today. Right turn right before Fisk, follow Fisk Avenue, runway 36. Remember everyone, runway 36 left and right and 27 are in use. And that's page 20 and 22 in the NOTAMs. Make sure you have those NOTAMs in front of you. And Cessna, that just coming up in Fisk, great turn, the monitor tower now 126.6, welcome to the show. I believe that's a Legacy coming up, Fast Legacy. I'm going to put you on runway 27 today. I just put a slow guy in front of you on 36. So you're going to go to runway 27, overfly Fisk. Your spacing's great, and once you get past Fisk, monitor tower 118.5. 118.5, rock those wings so you can do the Oshkosh rock. Great rock, I like it, I like it. All right, monitor tower 118.5, welcome to the show. Look at that, have another baby Cessna coming out. Red baby Cessna, probably 150 type. Rock those wings. That's a great rock. I am going to be sending you to runway 36 today. Right before our Fisk, make that right turn down Fisk Avenue for runway 36. Remember everyone, 20 and 22 of the NOTAMs for runway 36 left, 36 right, and runway 27. Information Alpha, current, altimeter 2, 992, using the Green Lake transition. Remember, Green Lake transition, Fisk arrival, 1,890 knots. If you're not able to maintain that, 2,335 knots. Pick out an aircraft of the same type or speed, half-mile in trial, no side-by-sides, no over-unders. If you need to do S-turns, you're too close, break it off, go back to the transition, and try it again. Red Cessna that just overflew Fisk, 126.6, welcome to the show. Remember, I'll pick you up about a mile, or a half mile from the Fisk area, and have you rock your wings, and then I'll assign you what runway. Remember, 36 left, 36 right, and 27 today, 20 and 22 in the NOTAMs. Great job, everyone. Looks like the spacing is pretty good down there at Green Lake. I like it. Continue that, those transitions and those NOTAMs. Make sure you read those NOTAMs before you arrive to the transition point. I have a Piper type coming up about a mile from Fisk, white and blue. Rock those wings. Great rock, great rock. I'm going to be sending you to 27 today. Overfly the runway. or correction, overfly Fisk, follow the runway, or railroad tracks all the way to the gravel pit. And once you overfly Fisk, you can monitor tower now, 118.5. Welcome to the show.
Roger.
Remember, information Alpha current at the Oshkosh Airport. Wind calm. Altimeter 2992. Green Lake transition is going to be in use today for the Fisk arrival. Remember, pages 20 and 22 in the NOTAM. That's runway 36 left, 36 right, and runway 27 arrivals. We're also departing runway 36 left. Remember, no side-by-sides, no over-unders. 1,890 knots. If you can't do that, it's going to be 2,300 and 135 knots. Make sure you follow those railroad tracks all the way to Fisk. I'll pick you up by type aircraft or color, and then assign you the runway. Remember, 1,890 knots. 1,800 feet and 90 knots. Sorry about that. Got a Skyhawk type red and white Skyhawk coming up in Fisk. Rock those wings. Great rock, great rock. 36 is a little lonely. You're going to make the right turn before Fisk. You're going to be landing runway 36. When you make that right turn to Fisk Avenue, follow Fisk Avenue, and once you get past Fisk, 126.6. Great turn, great turn. Welcome to the show. Got another Cessna type red and, actually white and red Cessna coming up on Fisk about a mile away. Rock those wings. Great rock, great rock. You're going to be going to runway 27 today. Follow those railroad tracks past Fisk. Follow the railroad tracks all the way to runway 27. Remember, everyone, 20 and 22 of the NOTAM page for runway 36 left, 36 right, and 27 arrivals. Red and white Cessna that just passed Fisk, 126.6, so you can monitor for tower. Cessna is coming up on Fisk. You can monitor tower now, 118.5. Welcome to the show. Remember, no side-by-sides, no over-unders, half-mile and trail. Make sure you pick up an aircraft of type speed over the Green Lake area. Follow that aircraft all the way up to Fisk. I'll pick you up about a half mile from the Fisk, town of Fisk, where I'm at. And I'll assign you the type or what runway you'll be landing on. Remember, 20 and 22 in the nose. Make sure you're familiar with those. White and gray Cessna. Fast mover, rock those wings. Great rock, great rock. I like that. Right turn, you're going to make a right turn right before Fisk, follow Fisk Avenue. You go runway 36. Great, great turn. That's a great turn. Remember, monitor the tower now, 126.6, and welcome to the show. Remember, if I don't, I'll give you the monitor or frequency change once you pass Fisk. Runway 27. Once you pass Fisk for runway 27, it'll be 18.5. If you are going to runway 36, that's 126.6. White and gray Cessna that just overflew Fisk. Make that right turn, continue that right turn. You're listening north of Fisk Avenue. Great, that's what I like to see. Good, good. White and red Skyhawk coming up on Fisk. Rock those wings. Great rock, great rock. Overfly Fisk, you're going runway 27 today. Overfly Fisk, follow the railroad tracks. And you're going to be going to runway 27. White, Cessna 150, that just broke off the approach. No problem, you can bring it back. You've got some space behind you, if you like. 4 Delta Mike, if you like that. Delta Mike, if you want to continue, come back, go eastbound. Eastbound now, if you like. 4 Delta Mike, Cessna 4 Delta Mike. Cessna, white and red Cessna that just overflew Fisk. Monitor tower now, 18.5. Welcome to the show.
And will he catch the dot? Drum roll. A little short. That's okay. That's okay. Good job. Good job there, Seneca. Right turn in the grass. It's been rolled smooth. Welcome to the show. Traffic inbound from Fisk. Follow the railroad tracks northeastbound. Watch for occasional departures off of runway 27. Sometimes Air Force One likes to play tag out there. You're going to keep your right downwind inside the gravel pit. Well inside that gravel pit. Plan to start your descent about midfield downwind. We want a nice, short approach. We want a tight base. Try not to go beyond the physical asphalt of the runway. We're trying to target you guys for the numbers runway 27. The closer we can get you, the more planes we can get in, and you won't lose separation with the guy behind you. And sun's playing hinky out there. White and orange. No, it's too dark blue. Looks like white and red Cessna coming on the downwind. That's a good spot for you. Don't get too wide now. Tighten that downwind up. Square it up. Nice and parallel with the runway. There you go. There you go. Once again, coming in from Fisk. Follow those rotor tracks northeast. You're going to enter right downwind well inside that gravel pit. White and red Cessna, beautiful spot, sir. I'm going to give you a base turn here. Start easing your altitude down. Be sure in a spot where you can make that one turn to final, nice and easy all the way around and nail the orange dot. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Touch slow, perhaps, for the red and white Cessnas. Turn that base now. Turn base now. Runway 27, clear to land orange dot. Right turn in the grass. Give me that turn. Give me that turn. There you go. Bring it around. Bring it around. No need to square it up. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. That's better. Keep coming, keep coming. Yeah, that's it. Use that 1432 to help guide you in. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you've got those physical landmarks out there to help get you where you need to be, use them. Just try not to buzz cut everybody who's standing out there. Entering the downwind, welcome to the show. Right downwind for runway 27, plan to start that descent about midfield downwind. Short approach, plan that short approach. Have it in your mind, you're going to make that short approach. Red, white Cessna, right turn to the grass. Don't take too long, traffic coming in behind you. It has been rolled smooth. And I know it seems really weird, but on the north side of 27 at Oshkosh, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. I can't tell you how many people say they are utterly stunned at how good that grass is on the north side. Red and white Cessna coming up on midfield downwind. You're actually a pretty good altitude right there, so I'm not going to have you descend too much more than where you're at. Red and white Cessna beam the orange dot. Turn base now. Start that base turn. Start the turn. Turn. Clear to land 27 orange dot. Right turn into the grass. It has been rolled smooth. Once again, the best arrival I ever saw in my life was by this 1970-something orange and white Skyhawk. If he had more than 5 or 6 seconds physically on the runway, I would be shocked. Wheels hit up to speed, flaps 0, 20 right, and he was off the runway that quick. Good job, white and red. Right turn to the grass, right turn to the grass. It has been rolled smooth. Traffic coming inbound from Fisk. Follow those railroad tracks northeastbound. You're going to make a right turn for the downwind well inside the gravel pit. Plan to start your descent about midfield downwind just to get down for the short approach for runway 27. We're trying to keep you inside the physical asphalt for runway 27. We'd love to have you turn in base at the numbers, but sometimes, depending upon skill, plane, loads, everything else, you need a little bit more. We get that. But try not to go beyond the physical asphalt end of the runway, because then that starts playing hinky things with us pretty quick. And while I've got a little dead time, doesn't look like anybody's coming in real quick. If you're on final for one of the runways and everything is beautiful, and all of a sudden the controller starts barking at you, add power, go down to the next dot, it's not because you've got something wrong. The guy behind you got too close. And rather than send somebody around, we want to keep you both on the runway. So we use the dots to pull you apart and keep you both from going around. So be ready for it. It does happen. It happens a lot more than you might think. Traffic coming inbound from Fisk. Follow those railroad tracks northeastbound. You're going to right downwind for runway 27 well inside the gravel pit. Watch for Air Force One departing underneath you out there. He's fun to wave to. Plan to start your descent around midfield downwind, get down so you can make a short approach for runway 27. We want to keep you nice and tight so we can get everybody down quick as can be. Entering the downwind, looks like our next contestant. I don't see any color on that one. I'm going to call him all white. High wings, Cessna. Well, I know he's not a Cherokee anyway.
Cessna 150.
All right, Cessna coming up on midfield downwind. Be ready for that short approach. Might be 100 feet high, but you're not at a bad altitude at all. Once again, going to be 27, short approach. Want to keep that base inside the end of the asphalt for 27. That we want that short approach. That way we don't burn a lot of time on the downwind. So the white Skyhawk that's north of the orange dot, you're already starting your turn. You the man, clear to land runway 27. Show me what you got. Nail the orange dot, dude. Do it. And the Vegas odds are coming in even money right now. Oh, he's using 1432. Oh, we're going to lose money on this one because he's going to nail it. Oh, looks like just a tad short. That's all right. You did great. You did great. Right turn to the grass. You know it's been rolled smooth. The way you flew that plane, you've done Oshkosh a lot. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Traffic inbound for runway 27 from Fisk. Follow those railroad tracks northeastbound. Keep your downwind well inside the gravel pit. Plan to start your descent about midfield downwind and a short approach. Short approach. We want your base to be physically inside the asphalt of the end of the overrun, the physical runway. If you go beyond that, you end up using more space than what we bargained for, and as a result, the guy behind you catches you. Something else to keep in mind is as you're lined up, you're ready to just nail the orange dot, the guy may start barking at you, power, power, power. It's not because you're wrong, the guy behind you caught you. And so we use the dots to pull you apart so nobody goes around. Looks like we got a white and, might be black. No, the sun's playing funky stuff. I'm going to say white and blue. White and blue Cessna coming up on that midfield downwind. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to start easing down here in just a couple seconds. You're actually not at a horrible altitude. Traffic over the railroad tracks, once again, you're going to stay inside the gravel pit. Oh, we got somebody who might be a little faster there. Go ahead and start that turn for the downwind, blue and white out there, maybe at the Havilon. White and blue Skyhawk, white and blue Skyhawk. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start the turn now. Start the turn now for white and blue Skyhawk. You're clear to land 27, green dot, green dot. Bring it around, bring it around. Don't go for the orange, go for the green, go for the green. Bring it around, go for the green. Blue and white guy coming up on the midfield downwind. Start easing down just a couple hundred feet. I'm going to have a base turn here for you just a second. White and blue Cessna, you're doing a great job. Green dot's what you're targeted for. Green dot, beautiful. This is how we can pull the slow guys away from the guy who's a little faster behind him. Blue and white on the right downwind. Start your base turn now. Clear to land orange dot, runway 27 orange dot. Beautiful jobs, blue and white Cessna. Beautiful job. Don't forget to right turn into the grass. Welcome to the show. That's it, blue and white. Don't go past the end of that physical runway. Beautiful, beautiful. Keep it coming around. You don't have to square up any turn with me. Keep it a nice, even burn all the way around. Orange dot, clear to land. Beautiful. Nice job, blue-white. Right turn to the grass. Have a great time. Good job. Everybody's coming inbound from Fisk. Follow those railroad tracks northeastbound. You're going to have the right downwind for runway 27 well inside that gravel pit. We're going to pick you up around midfield downwind. Plan to start a little bit of a descent. Plan a very short approach. We need you on a very, very short approach. Every quarter mile you fly, you've got to fly a quarter mile back. And that, when we're really busy, can really be crazy. Traffic inbound from Fisk. Follow that railroad tracks northeastbound. You're getting a right downwind for runway 27 well inside that gravel pit. We'll pick you up entering the downwind. Probably if we're busy, it would be midfield downwind. So don't be upset if you turn the downwind and you don't get anything said to you until you're midfield. That's great, right? Focus. Plan a very short approach. Very short approach. I'm not sure what your short approach you're used to, but we need short approaches. We're trying to keep everything. climb. You're going to enter the right downwind for runway 27 well inside that gravel pit. We'll pick you up, by midfield downwind, depending upon how busy we are. Plan a very short approach for runway 27.